Hello, my dear students. I hope you all have been doing well. Today I am delivering you lecture number 14, and this lecture is the continuation of my previous lecture, that was lecture number 13. In that, we discussed about part 1 of phenols. Now, in this lecture, I would discuss with you part 2 of phenols. So we are going to discuss about general method of synthesis of phenols, how phenols could be identified in laboratory, and what are the application of phenols, including pharmaceutical application, its industrial applications, the use of phenols in food, and we would also discuss other medicinal application of phenols. So starting from synthesis of phenols, phenols could be synthesized by rearrangement of a phenolic ester in the presence of a Lewis catalyst. As a result of this reaction, we gets a hydroxy aryl ketone, and this rearrangement reaction is based on the name of a German scientist that was um, aryl Theophil price, and the Lewis acid in this case is aluminum chloride. A Lewis acid is a chemical species that is having a free orbital to accept an electron to make a Lewis adduct. And adduct, as I previously discussed with my uh, previous lecture, an adduct is a product of a reaction, or an adduct is a molecule that is made up of combination of two or more molecule. In that in this reaction, the final molecule is having uh, component of all reactant, means the final molecule is having all the atom of the single molecule, means two single molecule. Or if the adduct could be formed after combination of two more than two molecule, so the adduct will be having all the atom of more than two molecules. Now we will go through the second method of synthesis of phenols, that is Bamberger rearrangement. And in this Bamberger rearrangement reaction is also named on its inventor, that was a German chemist Eugen Bamberger. In this reaction, uh, phenyl hydroxylamine rearrange itself after reacting with strong acid, that is sulfuric acid, in the presence of water, and form 4-aminophenol. I have already discussed with you about how we name phenols. So why we are saying it is 4-aminophenol, I will describe you again here. As we are seeing, this is the phenol moiety, and what is the first functional group here, or principal functional group here is here, that is hydroxyl group. So starting from the first position, uh, 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 where the hydroxyl group is attached with from this carbon atom as first position, so first, second, third, and fourth. So at fourth position, we are finding here that here is an amino group that is attached to the fourth position. So we will name is this compound as 4-aminophenol. So moving towards the next reaction, that is Becquerel reaction for the synthesis of phenol. In this reaction, a naphthol replace its hydroxyl group by amino group and synthesize naphthylamine in the presence of bisulfite. Now the next reaction of phenol synthesis is the Fleming-Pemaud oxidation. This reaction is based on two steps, and these two steps separately invented or developed or discovered by two different scientists. One step that we name as Pemaud oxidation It is invented by a scientist named Kumada Tomao, and the other step is invented by another scientist that is Fleming. And these two steps of reaction develop in two different conditions. And in this reaction, a carbon silicon bond is converted into carbon oxygen bond in the presence of hydrogen peroxide. The next method of phenol synthesis is cumene process or Hock process, or we can also write or say it as Cumen-Hock process. This is the industrial method of synthesis of phenol and acetone from benzene or propylene. In this method, cumene is formed as an intermediate of this reaction. So this method named as cumene process. Now, we will see how phenols could be identified in laboratory. So, for the identification of phenols in the lab, we use uh, two tests. One is azocoupling test, and other is a test that is based on reaction of phenol with bromine water. So, in azocoupling test, what we do, a sample that is containing phenols would be react to with diazonium salt. So this reaction produce azo dye, and that is having red or orange color. This red or orange color is the identification of presence of phenol in this sample. In other tests, what we do, we react phenol with bromine water. So as the reaction proceed, we will find white precipitate in the test tube at the end of the reaction. So the presence of white precipitate in the test tube is the identification of presence of phenols in the sample. Phenolic molecules or phenol having widespread applications in various industries, including chemical industries, pharmaceutical industries, or agriculture industries. And in chemical industry, a phenol molecule, that is bisphenol A or BPA. This is a chemical or a compound that is based on two molecule of phenol. This bisphenol A used in chemical industry to make resins or plastic like polycarbonate. These polycarbonate plastics used to make bottles, plastic bottles that we use to store water or food. Uh, um, Lignin is another phenolic higher molecular mass biopolymer, and each lignin molecule containing 500 to 1500 monomeric molecule, and this lignin used in cosmetic industry for the manufacturing of sunscreen, skin lightening creams, and hair curling solutions. Phenol can be used as antiseptics, or they can be used in carbolic soaps, and most importantly, concentrated solutions of phenols used for a procedure that is termed as chemical matrixectomy. This is a procedure of removal of a partial nail uh, from the nail area that is causing pain and discomfort to the patient. Phenols are exhibiting various medicinal and pharmaceutical applications like nitrofuran. It is a phenol. It is 2-chloro 4-nitrophenol. This is an antifungal drug that is used for the cutaneous fungal infection. However, levodopa is an antipsychotic drug. It is a phenolic compound and it is the precursor of natural neurotransmitter that is dopamine, and it is used as an anti-Parkinsonic drug in the Parkinsonian patients who are having symptom of Parkinson disease. This drug radially cross blood-brain barrier and reaches to the brain, where it metabolizes to the into the natural neurotransmitter that is dopamine, and exerts its beneficial effects. However, atamycilate is an anticoagulant agent. It is used to clot blood, and phenolphthalein is an indicator for acid-base titration, but this compound that is based on the phenolic moiety, it is used in pharmaceutical industries as raw material because it is have it is having as laxative effects. Phenols can be used as preservative for the preparation of various vaccines. Phenol spray that are containing 1.4% phenols use to help sore throat, and phenols are also used in various sprays that are used to treat pharyngitis. However, in food, ferulic acid, gallic acid, p-cumaric acid, caffeinic acid, and protocachenic acid, all these are the derivatives of phenol. Derivative phenol together, other various derivatives use in food for their antioxidant, anti-cancer, antimicrobial, anti anti-inflammatory, neuroprotective, anti-diabetic, and food preservative activities, or phenols can be used as disinfectant for animal husbandry. Dear students, these are the books for your further readings, and these are some web links. You can also go through these web links for further reading. And this is the research article. You can also read this research article for further information. And kindly be safe from COVID-19 by avoid handshaking, close contact, avoid touching your face, and kindly wash your hands with soap for 20 seconds. Use protective gloves and masks. Disinfect your belongings, and kindly stay at home. And thank you very much for your kind attention. Allah Hafiz.